November was nerve-wracking for the Dutch growers' garden centre in Saskatoon. Some of their holiday stock was on board a cargo ship that lost 109 containers off the coast of BC, followed by a fire on board. Now, their situation was unusual, but their predicament, waiting on holiday merchandise, was not.
Retailers across Canada have been literally sitting on pins and needles, waiting since August. When are my shipments going to come? How much are they going to cost?
As a medium-sized business with a handful of locations, the garden centre has been able to pivot to local goods, but even that strategy has its limits.
When it comes closer to Christmas, you're going to start to see the shelves getting thinner and thinner.
The supply chain crisis impacts goods made overseas that come to our shores by boat. There are issues at every link in the chain, from manufacturing to shipping and trucking. Larger businesses and multinationals with deep pockets have more options than small and medium-sized companies, such as chartering their own cargo ships and even buying part of a shipping port. Smaller firms don't have the same bargaining or purchasing power. Dan Kelly represents the interests of 95,000 independently owned businesses across the country. The toll is still being felt from nearly 2 years of pandemic restrictions, while big box rivals were allowed to stay open and reap record profits.
1 in 6 small businesses will permanently close their doors as a result of the damage that they've sustained during the pandemic.
Independent business owner Julie Fass says only the most nimble can survive ever-changing COVID rules, labor shortages, cost increases, and the supply crunch.
It really has been miraculous in some ways that we can keep pivoting.
Her shop sells things that people like to touch and smell before buying. Now she hopes people will shop local and support homegrown entrepreneurs trying to recover.
It does take a bit of an effort, but I know everyone wants to see these small businesses succeed.
Rather than flocking to big box stores or Amazon, even if it means more effort and more money. Anne Gaviola, Global News, Toronto.